after the last one, you get DQ'd. You will not get black.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to a modified version of the season over here for the Gaslight Racing League here at Southern National Motor Speedway. Bit of technical issues. Tonight will be a no-points race. It's Green Flag Flies. Welcome to the Gaslight Racing League. Bit of a rushed intro there. Aaron Bach there hits the wall on that first lap, currently running the wall. Nice side-by-side action here, heading through turns 2. A lot of contact with the wall so far. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, 39 gets loose there. Gets loose off the nose of Brandon, currently now sitting in the 5th position. But here comes that 3 on the inside of the 97. Three on the inside of the 97 going through turns 3 and 4. That GM certified service Chevrolet charging hard on the 97 WeatherTech. Out in front, a man we're very familiar seeing out there, Tristan Pena. For those familiar with the Grease Monkey Racing League, which is the late model race we broadcast on Tuesdays and is the league partner. He was the only one able to snap the winning streak of the dominant Brandon Elvis. Won at North Wilkesboro about 2 weeks ago there, and is looking to back that up with the this is basically a clash. Back that up with the clash win. Exactly, and hopefully that's what we'll get tonight. Very stacked field. Unfortunately, not all the drivers able to make it. Some technical difficulties in setting up the session. Had the I rating capped, so not all of the drivers could make it to tonight's event. That's why this is not the season opener. This is a points race. Non-points race, thank you. It's like the Clash. The Stars of the Stars of the South Shootout, the name implies. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like a glorified practice session. But hey, that... Yeah, fair. Yeah. Yeah, we here at Green Flag Racing Network, we don't exactly approve of that. Roscoe, you do it a lot, but we don't exactly promote it, as the 08 dives to the inside of the 91. Fair, yeah. Yesterday we do one race per season where we have an in-car broadcaster, whether that be myself or Christopher Rosca. Yesterday, Christopher Rosca got behind the wheel of one of these late model machines at the Bullring at Las Vegas. That did not end well. That 97 has been running side by side all night long between the 39 and the 3 of the 97, Brandon Pamat, currently sitting in the 5th position after dropping back from 4th on the restart. Let's get that replay up here.
He's car in one.
Yeah, the 39 kind of got shoved into a little sandwich there.
I think that one was off.
No, you like your sandwiches, Rosca. First caution. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Pena is able to kind of hold off the field here, for that first start was a fluke. All cautions tonight are brought to you by Griffin Race Paints. Griffin Race Paints, where design meets performance. For more info, reach out to us at robert.mckay@gfrnracing.com.
I am now.
For the right word there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, because this was supposed to be the season opener, but then again, we unfortunately had some technical issues with the session. And to make it fair to the rest of the drivers, we made it, they made it an exhibition event. Yeah, a clash, an exhibition event, so that the more higher-ranked I-rating drivers would not miss out on tonight's event, trying to level the playing field to an extent. But again, this gives us a unique opportunity to see what these drivers do around each other and how they'll race next week. As that pace car pulls off into pit road, Pena leads the field to green once more. Green flag for the second time out. Oh, spin! Caution back out.
We're going to get to the first corner.
Let's get that replay pulled up. We'll be riding on board here with the 91. This is at the green flag. Oh, looks like he just gets rammed from behind. Yeah, let's get that replay back up again. Let's ride on board the gearbox cam. Yeah, looks like the 91 just didn't get a great restart, and then the 39 kind of overestimated how much he was going and kind of hit him. Unfortunate series of events, but not a whole lot of damage to that 91 machine. Yeah, exactly. It was really green there at the beginning, but now we're kind of getting into this contact rhythm. Hopefully we don't stay in it for too long. I know once you get into that rhythm, as everyone always says, cautions breed cautions, right? It bunches the field back up together, gets everyone closer. You know, it creates a lot of contact, and hopefully the drivers tonight can kind of get out of this caution cycle, or don't fall into this caution cycle. But there's only one way to find out, and that's by racing. Pena with a great restart there, dives down to the inside. Look on his outside, that 04 of Caleb Thompson. Riding really strong, but right behind it, that 97 back on the charge, makes the pass. The 3 looking to capitalize off the 93, having to go high, dives down to the inside here. 44 trying to do the same. Oh, 44 gets loose. Right behind him, the 39, battling with the 91. This is the battle for 9th. Major contact with the wall there by the 91. Maybe struggling after that spin. He's right on board with the 91, or the 39. Yeah, exactly. That very current theme, or not current themed, Halloween themed vehicle. That nice orange with the pumpkins. I like that. Exactly inspired off the Good Wrench days. Exactly, but Pena still out in the lead over Thompson. A little bit of an interesting run here by Pena, not pulling away as much as he did in the first run. As we ride on board here with the Goodyear Blink, the 29 goes to make a move here, peeking down to the inside of the 04. Yeah, exactly. It's always a nice camera that I switch to. The pit lane exit cameras. The 29 goes to make a move on the 04, dives down to the... Oh, doesn't dive down to the inside, tries to. '97 trying to throw his hat into the ring. A lot of contact with the walls coming into 1 and coming into 3, I've been noticing. 97 dives. Yeah, exactly. It's always good to try to experiment with your lines, right? It doesn't hurt to try something, and especially with these late model cars that are very, very hard to pass. Like, I totally see what he's trying, especially because it's an exhibition race. Exhibition race, right there is absolutely nothing to lose. Yeah, exactly. Nice single file racing here, but no one's really pulling away from each other, right? It's not like, you know, you pen you out in the lead by a bajillion seconds, lapped half the field. Like, it's very clean, very nose to tail kind of racing. They were side by side. Yeah, since the drop of the green flag, we've had 5 moves for position. No. Oh, well, yeah, this is between the 44 and the 91.
Started getting sideways and I couldn't let off fire.
Ooh, just gets loose. Or just gets tight.
Need a black clear and a wave around.
Exactly, good move there.
5 at 29. I'm going to need a black clear and a wave round, please.
Oh, you just went around the pace car. You won't need a wave run now. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Exactly, and I want to remind everyone that on behalf of the Green Flag Racing Network and Gaslight Racing League, we do apologize for the technical difficulties we've experienced this evening. Definitely not the way we wanted to start the season. A lot of drivers cannot make it in tonight's event. Again, that's why it's an exhibition event. So we are incredibly sorry if your driver that you came out to watch tonight has not made the event. One of those being Brandon Elvis, who has been dominating the sister league of the Grease Monkey Racing League. It'll be interesting to see him next week, see how he does with a different roster of drivers. Lights on the base car are off. 1 lap to go here. Presented by Manny Forte Crafts. Pace car is going to be pulling off here onto pit road. Pena leads the field of green. Once again, green flag back out. Let's see if someone can stick it up to Pena and pass him. Thompson's going to be the first to attempt going on the outside, but here comes the 29 of Zach Murphy on the inside, getting the advantage. Dives down low of the 04. Side by side here. This is the battle for second. 97 trying to throw his hat into the ring. Contact between the 93 and the 3. A lot going on here.
Black clear, please. I'm about to get disqualified.
A little bit of contact with the wall there for the 39. Side by side here, the 08 and the 3. This is the battle for 6.
Man, I'm back there trying to drive too. Sorry about that.
Looks like the 44 will be having to serve a drive-through penalty per race control. Zach Murphy up 3 spots from the start of the race. Now up to second, trying to put, 3 makes contact. 04 and 97 are side by side. 04 looking to crawl back his way back up to second, regain the positions he lost. Pena. Look at it. Look at this battle. Oh, contact, 39 and 3. Good save. And now the 3 on it. Oh yeah, you can see how hard he's diving into the corners. A little bit more contact there. He does not care. He's doing it for Dale. Yeah, currently sitting in the 8th position after that contact. But if you look up ahead at the field, Murphy is gaining on Pena. And let's see if he tries to do a dive bomb here in one of the next few corners. Got 29 desperate to get around the 50. Pena has led all the laps in tonight's event. Yeah, the 97 chasing the 04, the 29 chasing the 50, all of them within about a second or so of each other. 29, oh, gets real deep there in the corner. Dives down to the inside of Pena. This is the battle for the lead. He sees a mistake. 50 gets loose. 29 gets loose. Even more contact. 04. Yeah, that 04 looking hard. Side by side here. Pena regains the lead, makes contact with 29. Even more contact as they go through 1 and 2. Look at this amazing side-by-side action here. Oh God, through-eyed here, no thank you. 29, real good. That's the lead right there. Here comes the 04. the 50. Probably, actually, let's see here. There goes, he's led 63 laps. Which is weird because we've only done 53. Look, Mom, I won! Moving his own victory burnout. Sarah, let's get that replay pulled up. Yeah. Looks like, so the 97, this is the battle for second, or third. My mistake. Just sends it way too hard in the corner. Back live here at Southern National Motor Speedway. Leaders come down pit road. Get that pit lane camera up here. As you can see there at the right of your screen, all the drivers that came down pit road. Now Thompson to the lead of the race. I don't believe he came down pit road. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Here we go. 08 to the lead. Nope. Go away from my live time and play catch-up. Let's find out who's actually in the lead. I believe it's the 39 of Tyler Oxy. Yeah, Tyler Oxy, your new race leader. Oh, no, Murphy? Okay, currently, live timing is throwing a hissy fit. Gonna wait for the green. I believe Tyler Oxy will be your race leader after not pitting. Pace car pulls off onto pit road here. Tyler Oxy is the leader. Will lead the field green. Green flag back out. First restart. Not controlled by Pena. And we're already almost 3 wide here as Pena tries to send it 3 wide. Not exactly where Pena wants to be battling. You can see him playing aggressive here. 44 and 29 made contact. 50 capitalizes. Now back up to 4th. As the 91 and the 04 battle. This is the battle for second. '04 dives down low. 91 goes up high. Pena right there to take advantage of the opportunity. Makes contact with the 91. Now he's battling with the 04 for second. Pena back up on the charge. The 08 on the charge. Here comes the 29, almost sending it 3 wide. 91 just dropping like, oh! 50 around. 5th caution of tonight's event. Let's get that replay pulled up. Oh yeah, 50 setting it way too hard. Gets loose, gets hit by the 08. Let's ride on board here for this one. Yeah, it just gets loose, pushing it way too hard, and then gets hit by the 08. Back here under caution for the 6th time in tonight's event. This race is going by pretty quickly. I don't believe caution laps are counted. So we're becoming with about 30 to 40 laps of racing to go. We started broadcasting half an hour ago. Like, this is some really good, fast racing. Yeah, exactly. Pushing it way too hard than what he should be. But, I mean, again, to be fair, there's not a whole lot to lose. It's an exhibition race, right? But to the lead, Tyler Oxy again. Yeah, exactly. It's an experiment for these drivers, that's for sure. Pace car pulls off onto pit road. 39 leaves field to green. Once again, green flag back out. 39, great jump. 50 to the inside, sending it 3 wide before we even hit turn 1. Oh, 8, 44 side by side. In the booth right now, Rob from Race Control, one of the admins, and I believe from Race Control. Rob, you got a copy? What's your thoughts on this race? I mean, it's been chaotic, that's for sure.
Who was that one on?
You should claim it, but I don't know if it's gonna.
I mean, I guess it was on me. I didn't think I hit him. It didn't show I hit him. But I'll take my... Sorry, 93, if I hit you there.
That's all good.
Yeah, exactly. This
broadcast
race
showed it was pretty
gives the
interesting.
drivers a
It was
unique
close. Yeah, you
opportunity,
got it.
though, as we've been talking about throughout the broadcast, to
it's
kind of
good
play
for-
with their
I
set,
don't know.
not play with their
There's way
setups,
it's still on
play
my
with their
end,
pitch
though.
strategy, play with how they want to drive the other, drive with the other drivers around the track. It's almost like a glorified practice session. Yeah, exactly. This has definitely created a unique opportunity. Thank you, Rob, for joining us in the booth. We'll see you later. You too. As green flag flies once again, green flag. Pena leads the field to green, or Oxy leads the field. My bad. But the 04 on the outside trying to make something work. The 08 trying to capitalize off the 04 running so high. Side by side here. This is a battle for second. The 44 trying to throw his hat into the ring. Yeah, exactly. The 3 and the 97 pushing hard. The 50 also pushing hard, trying to regain the positions he has lost. Oh, 08 here battling with the 39. Yeah, exactly. This is the kind of racing I love to see. Nice side-by-side, clean, but hard racing. These drivers giving it everything they've got, trying to battle for the lead. Nothing on the line. It's purely for bragging rights. Yeah, Pittman trying to become the third race leader, and he does. New race leader, Pittman in the 08. Let's get that replay pulled back up here on lap 67 out of
I think you
100.
can for sure say that was more likely the 04.
39 just dives down on the 04 there. Not much to see here.
Who was it?
39, and we fell into him. Oh no, the 39 looked like to me. He got turned, but...
Yeah, I believe this is the sixth or seventh caution of tonight's event. Yeah, seventh caution of tonight's event brought to you by Griffin Race Paints. some interesting race, right? Now we have the 08 to the lead after the 39 of Oxy kind of pushes himself a little bit too hard after losing some positions there. It's going to be interesting to see what the 44 can do. He's not, or the 08 can do. He has not led a lap yet in tonight's event until right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. Well, I want to agree with you. I don't think that's going to happen. My one to watch is the 04 is the green flag flights. He's been at the front all day fighting hard. My one to watch is the 04. They're at 397 battling side by side. Pena trying to throw his eye into the ring. This is the battle for fourth. 93 also. Oh, 3 wide. Pena takes it 3 wide. Spin back. Almost had a spin there at the back. Really good save there by both drivers. The 3 and the 97 battling side by side. Here comes the 50. Let's ride on board. This is an awesome, amazing side-by-side racing. The 50 dives down really deep on the 97. But here comes the 50 contact. 50 gets squirmy, but saves it. Great save there by the 50. Now the 93 taking advantage. The 50 goes around. Caution out. Yeah, no need to look at the replay for that one. Just an unfortunate racing incident there. Pena definitely not happy.
Who was that one on?
Yeah, it's been a great race. A lot of cautions, but a lot of great racing. I have to agree. Some great side-by-side action. Lots of different leaders. I believe the 08 is still out in the lead here. This is the 3rd or 4th race leader tonight.
There was running. That's why I cleared your note.
Driving like you're the only car here, man. Gotta give a little bit of room.
I gave her.
Alright, that's enough. Let's try to get this race finished. We got a little under 30 laps to go. Let's get a good green flag run here, guys.
Possibly. Yeah, the Volkswagen pace car sure getting some miles put on it tonight. Yeah, pace car pulling off onto pit road. A bit of a timing error there. Actually, that's green flag back out. 27 laps to go. That is not a timing error.
Never mind, I guess I didn't need it. I'll just check up on the
Oh yeah, he's pulling over for that. That might bring out a caution, not sure. Yep, there's the caution caused by the technical error with the 44. The 44 needed a wave around, but apparently didn't need the wave around and actually became the leader by a lap. So tried to pull over there to allow the drivers to pass him, so he's not the leader, but that did bring out the caution artificially. Ninth caution.
You're good. That's why we pay NRC to do this. Anyway.
Yeah, when the caution laps don't count, it'll say that.
Exactly. Great sportsmanship by the 44. He could have very easily just not have slowed. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So great sportsmanship there by the 44. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. And again, this has been, there's been a lot of cautions, sure. But this has been some really, minus the cautions. And they've all been, no, to be fair, they've all been minor incidents. Right? We haven't had yet, knocking on wood, we haven't had a huge pileup yet. Like, they've all been single car spins that really shouldn't have been cautions, but iRacing through the caution anyway. This has been some great racing as we go single file here to try to die down the amount of cautions we're having. Pace car pulls off pit row. The 08 leads the field. Green flag back out. Single file restart. 08 leads the field into turn 1. That 04 of Thompson, my one to watch, is really looking here to see if he makes any mistakes. Pena, Rosca's one to watch, is currently trailing behind. Yeah, exactly. The 3's been running a really good race, probably the most consistent, except for the 04. The 04 and the 3 have been running really nice, clean, consistent races. Some contact in the back there between the 93 and the 91. This is the battle for 6th. Now we have a 3-way battle here. This is the battle for 3rd between the 97, the 3, and the double and the 50. Yeah, exactly. Some great racing here. Fifth. Pena charging hard. That was a voice crack. Yeah, the 50 diving down to the inside of the 97 takes the last spot on the podium. Yeah, the 50 charging hard, now trying to catch up to the 04, which is still on the tail of the 08. Yeah, exactly, and that 04 chasing down the 08 hard. I'm hoping the 04 will finish ahead of the 50, because the 04 was my one to watch, and the 50 was yours. Yeah, exactly. There's only one way to find out here. As the field spreads out, let's do my favorite part of the broadcast. Let's crank it up. Yeah, Pena not gaining time on Thompson there. Thompson, Pittman starting to pull away. This might be a Pittman win here. 3 laps to go here at Southern National for the Stars of the South Shootout. Pittman extending his lead out to about 6.9, 6.8 seconds. 2 to go. With what everyone was thought to be a Pena-dominated day after the start of the race turns out to become very, very different. Pena in third, still finished on the podium, but Pittman steals the show. White flag presented by Manny Forte Crafts. From absolutely nowhere, Ryan Pittman, who started in 9th, is in the lead coming through turns 3 and 4 and will win the Stars of the South Shootout here at Southern National Motor Speedway. What a comeback drive and what a win.
Recall. Brother. Why?
Let's get that replay up.
Good race, Caleb.
Okay, here's the replay. 50 hits the wall, and the 3 just dive bombs, hits him hard.
Everything situated. Thank you guys for sticking it out.
That's a bump and run right there. Let's get another replay of that. Did it for Dale, and pulled a Dale Earnhardt at Bristol 1996. Again, pulled a Bristol 96 there with the 5. Yeah, but what a race, and especially for Ryan Pittman coming back from the back of the pack and wins from 9th. What a drive. What a race. And folks, that will conclude it for this opening stint, this exhibition race for the Gaslight Racing League. Unfortunate way to start the season with an exhibition race instead of the season opener, but we'll be back here at Southern National next week for the season opener, where we will have pre-race show, national anthem, prayer, and post-race interviews. We thank you for joining us. This has been Robert McKay and Christopher Rosca. This is the Green Flag Racing Network's presentation of the Stars of the South Shootout here at Southern National Speedway. Thank you for joining us.